Hollywood exploded when Jamie Dornan suddenly admitted that he had a special, hard-to-define relationship with Dakota Johnson, his co-star who made the world crazy with the 50 Shades of Grey series. According to the actor, the bond between him and Dakota is not just a friendship or a colleague, but a deep bond that goes beyond the screen. Jamie said that the two of them went through a time that no one understands, when they had to show intense love on film but still maintain respect in real life. Dakota Johnson also admitted that she couldn't imagine anyone else but Jamie for the role of Christian Grey. These words made the real-life 50 Shades rumor flare up more strongly than ever. Insider sources said that the couple still regularly contacted each other, even appearing together at many events without prior announcement. Fans are on the edge of their seats and social media is abuzz with the hashtag Jamie and Dakota Forever Fire. After making waves with his admission of a special relationship, Jamie Dornan continues to stun the world by sharing rare details about Dakota Johnson, whom he calls his irreplaceable spiritual companion. In the latest interview, Jamie emotionally said, "Dakota is the person who makes me feel the safest when I act in difficult scenes. She understands me better than anyone else. She is more than just a co-star, she is an unforgettable memory in my life." These words caused the online community to explode. Many fans affirmed that this is not just a friendship, while major news sites simultaneously questioned, is 50 Shades just the beginning of a real story? Dakota Johnson has remained silent for now, but according to a close source, she was very emotional when hearing what Jamie said, and still has special attention for him even though they have both pursued separate paths. Speech Balloon Hollywood is abuzz with comments like, "Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele have never been so real." After Jamie Dornan shocked Hollywood with his admission of a special relationship with Dakota Johnson, all eyes were on the 50 Shades actress's reaction. And finally, Dakota spoke up, in a way that left fans around the world blown away. During a brief chat on the sidelines of a fashion event in Los Angeles, Dakota smiled when asked about Jamie's statement. She simply replied, "I think what he said was sincere. There's a connection between us that doesn't need to be explained." Just a short sentence but enough to make social media explode. The hashtag Jamie and Dakota Forever quickly climbed to the top of Twitter worldwide within a few hours. Fans called it a tacit confirmation that there was more than just a colleague relationship between them. A source close to the couple revealed that Dakota and Jamie have been in contact more frequently since the stormy interview. Some fans even spotted them together at a small London cafe that was the setting for the first 50 Shades of Grey. Speech Balloon International Media headlined, "Dakota Johnson finally breaks her silence, and it changes everything." The global internet is going crazy after a photo went viral showing Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson together at a small cafe in London's Notting Hill. In the blurry photo taken by a fan who happened to be there, Jamie is wearing a dark beanie, while Dakota, wearing a long beige coat, smiles slightly as she sits across from him. The two appear to be chatting intimately, their eyes filled with warmth, a moment that viewers can't take their eyes off. A source from Daily Star UK revealed, "They arrived very early, only sat for about an hour. There were no bodyguards, no fuss. But there was clearly something between them, an intimacy that was hard to hide." Another witness added that after the meeting, Jamie escorted Dakota to the car and hugged her for a long time before leaving. The images quickly went viral, causing global social media to explode with hundreds of thousands of comments and millions of shares in just 24 hours. Speech Balloon fans left a series of comments. "This is no longer a rumor. They really belong together. 50 Shades is not just a movie, it is their destiny." Hollywood news sites ran the same headline, "Jamie and Dakota, old love or never-ending love?" The world was shocked once again when Jamie Dornan officially spoke out in a special interview with Vanity Fair UK. The 50 Shades actor left fans speechless when he talked about Dakota Johnson, the co-star he called the defining moment in my life. There are people who come into your life and leave an indelible mark. For me, that was Dakota. I have never stopped thinking about her, even after all this time, Jamie shared in a warm voice. This confession sent fans around the world crazy, with his pictures, videos, and quotes immediately flooding social networks. Within hours, the hashtags #Jamie still loves Dakota and #50 Shades Real climbed straight to the top of global trends. Insider sources revealed that Jamie and Dakota have kept in touch for years, but only recently have they truly opened up about their unspoken true feelings. A 50 Shades behind-the-scenes source revealed, "We all knew there was something real between them. The way they looked at each other, the way they laughed together, it couldn't be fake." Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson remained silent, but many people noticed that she had just shared a blurry photo with the caption, "Some things never fade," enough to stir up the internet with millions of likes. Paris, the city of love, has just become the focus of international media when images of Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson secretly leaving the Hotel Costas at midnight were spread on social media. According to witnesses, the couple appeared together after a private party of a major film brand. Jamie wore an open black shirt and a leather jacket, while Dakota wore a white satin dress and a trench coat. The two looked comfortable, intimate, and constantly exchanged glances that made anyone who witnessed them hold their breath. Camera with flash. A lucky fan captured the moment Jamie gently placed his hand on Dakota's back as the two got into their private car and left the hotel on a rainy Paris night. A source from Elle France magazine said, "They are no longer trying to hide it. It seems like there is something really deep between them." Within a few hours, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram exploded with millions of comments and videos analyzing each frame. The hashtags #Paris with Dakota and #Jamie and Dakota in love trended at the top of the global charts. Speech Balloon. One fan commented, "If this is true, then 50 Shades has transcended the screen and become a true love legend." Hollywood news sites simultaneously published shocking headlines. Jamie Dakota, from the silver screen to Paris, from actors to destiny. No more rumors, no more speculation. Jamie Dornan has officially confirmed his relationship with Dakota Johnson in a special interview with BBC Entertainment this morning. All of Hollywood exploded when he frankly admitted, "Dakota and I no longer need to hide. She is a big part of my life, and that has never changed." Just seconds after the video was released, the global social network exploded in an unprecedented fever. The hashtag Jamie and Dakota official took the top spot globally on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with more than 200 million interactions in just 3 hours. Camera with flash media lenses caught the moment Jamie smiled when mentioning Dakota, her eyes sparkling like someone who was truly happy. An insider revealed that the two decided to go public after many years of keeping it a secret, because this relationship is mature enough to withstand all the speculation. Dakota Johnson also posted a black and white photo on Instagram of her hand-holding Jamie's, with the single caption, "It was always you, heart." All of Hollywood immediately exploded with emotional reactions. Christian and Anna finally got together in real life. A 10-year love story ends with the ending everyone was waiting for. The real-life 50 Shades love story has officially entered its most touching chapter. According to an exclusive source from BBC Entertainment, backstage at a promotional photo shoot for a major brand in Paris, Jamie Dornan suddenly knelt down and proposed to Dakota Johnson in front of the crew, making everyone moved to tears. Camera with flash. A backstage staff member recounted, "No one knew it was coming. Jamie just said he wanted to take one last photo. Then he turned to Dakota, pulled a small box from his jacket pocket and said, 'We've been through every version together. Now it's time for our real story.'" Dakota was stunned, tears rolling down her cheeks, before smiling and softly saying, "Yes, Christian, heart." Immediately after that, the whole crew exploded in applause and happy cries. According to inside sources, the ring Jamie gave Dakota was a special edition from Cartier, engraved with a secret inscription. "It was always you, JD." International news sites ran headlines. Jamie Dornan's real-life proposal to Dakota Johnson is the ending we've all dreamed of. From 50 Shades to Forever, the love story becomes reality. Speech balloon. Global fans flooded social media with comments. No one could have written a better ending than themselves. Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, a love story that transcends the screen.